People that go to therapy will look you dead in the windows of your soul and tell you, yeah, I've been going to them for 5 years. You should totally do it. You've been going to them for 5 years. That means it's not working. They're getting dough every time you go. If I went to a foot doctor and my foot was still fucked up on year 5, I would fire them. Yeah, but you like talking about your problems and thinking about your problems. And you go there and you talk about your problems all day and your problems get worse. And because all you do is think about your problems and talk about them. And they're getting more money. They're stringing you along.
So this hot take, I've heard it repeated over and over in real life, on the internet. So I'm not like picking on this guy or singling him out or anything like that. Because to some degree I kind of agree with what he's saying, but not in the way that he is saying it. There are people who have like a codependent relationship with their therapist. They go there for only affirmation. And the job of a therapist or psychiatrist is to affirm the patient, affirm the real experience. But once you affirm them, the second step to that is confrontation. And I don't mean confrontation like an aggressive way. I mean like, hey, I'm your therapist. I've listened to you over a number of sessions. It seems like there's a repeating pattern that keeps happening in your life. Where do you think that might be coming from? So a good therapist actually gets you to reflect on what's going on, not just endlessly affirming you. Where I disagree, and I think there's a big misunderstanding and non sequitur argument being made. One is that therapy is not surgery, right? You are absolutely right. If I had to keep going back to a surgeon for 5 years because he needed to constantly readjust the surgery, that guy is probably a bad surgeon. But therapy is not surgery. Fixes in mental health don't happen overnight, and they don't happen in the same satisfying one appointment way as other medical issues. And the non sequitur piece of it is this guy kept referring to like every time you go they get paid, as if I'm not really sure what the point of that is. That is their job, right? No one is saying that this is not job or people don't get paid for this. Anyway, I would love to get your thoughts. I thought that was an interesting take, and I think it is a common one.